Shout out to our brand new video. Today, we are going to do we're doing what if Deku was not saved by All Might against the Sludge villain. Now you're saying, oh, how is All Might gonna not do this? You're gonna see in the what if. Now, first thing, I was watching this guy doing I was watching this guy when I was playing Minecraft, though, in my different world, not in my survival world, not YouTube. And what I saw is no kill challenge. Because everyone knows that you can kill people in the game, but, it's really unavoidable sometimes. You have to knock them out, sometimes they die. And this guy actually took a lot of time out of his day to do it. And I actually subscribed to him right now in front of you guys. You guys should do the exact same thing. And today we got to 30 subscribers. So tomorrow, the next video, if we get 35 subscribers, I'm doing a special. And I saw you guys actually like the Bloppy. I'm so glad you love that. And the Shushu one, you guys really didn't understand it, but people still liked it. And I'll let Check see what my latest his video ever. So we got the Populous. And the Populous one is what if Deku had built Cypress Power. And well, you guys haven't really been commenting that much, but I've seen people comment. And let's check some of my non. I know that one didn't have audio for some reason. I don't know why. X Recorder didn't work with Instagram and stuff like that. I don't know why. So now Deku, I'm doing what if Deku was not saved by All Might. So let's say Deku, he didn't have quirks. So okay, let me just search up a Deku picture. Okay. Deku. Just find one. Let me just find one. Okay, so in this what if, I'm actually gonna try to force myself to make voices, so the Sludge villain, all them. I know how Deku talks he said, oh yeah, let's support All Might by buying a lot of merch though and make my mom broke. Yippee. Sorry, but it's true though. He is obsessed with All Might. It's did you know the actual creator of My Hero Academia is actually a really fan of Star Wars? And you know it's Star Wars that Darth Vader is Luke's father. And guess what? I heard that they're actually going to do All For One's actually going to be Deku's dad, actually. Or All Might's going to be Deku's dad. It's going to be one or the other, but it's going to be one of those two. I heard, but now I don't know if it's scary or something. So let's say that. Okay, so Deku it's the end of the school year though, and the teacher says all of you can become heroes, and then he says that all of you can they say that Bakugo can actually try to get in UA, and they say yeah, he could get in UA. Everyone says that no way Bakugo can get in there though, because it's a 0.002% chance to get in there. I really don't know why they did that. It's just it sounds incredible. And Deku raises his hand, he says, I'm going to UA too, and then everyone starts laughing, though he feels terrible about himself. So then, the bell rings, they all leave, and Bakugo blows up Deku's notebook in the cannon, and Deku actually had, a lot of slots. He even wrote some slots for even Bakugo. He actually had a whole entire slot of him. And, well, actually, Bakugo saw the page of Deku. He saw the page of Bakugo. He saw him in his normal suit, though. So, his normal, clothes, though. And stuff. And Bakugo just blew it up, throw it out the window. And Deku would try to find it. He did. And he walks down that bridge. Now, this is where we come in the what if. So, the Sludge villain comes out of the sewer. And, All Might does try to capture him, but, it doesn't work. So, the Sludge villain gets on Deku. He gets in him. And he starts controlling his body. Now, Deku's still in control, but, he can't control how he moves, though. And let's try to make a weird, possession of Deku. And I'm just gonna make it really weird, so it's gonna, say, hello, and it's gonna be really weird. I'm not even gonna try it, because that sounds really wrong. I'm gonna try that. So, All Might comes out of the sewer, says, I'm here, and he says, kid, do you know where a villain is? And he says, nope. And he starts walking away. And I really don't know about the Sludge villain's weird powers. It's just Sludge or something. and he's actually like, he's been missing for like a few. He hasn't been missing, but like it's just been like 2 or 3 days. It hasn't been 2 or 3 days. And Iko knows that he's been training because he would tell her that after school I'm gonna be training a lot, so I might not be coming home that early. And she says okay. So the sludge villain like actually goes like through he's actually like he has his quirks, so like he can just shoot sludge out of his hand though. And he meets like two villains. Let's say it's All For One and Dobby. And Deku, like, let's say, like, you know the Venom symbiote? Let me just search up Deku. Let me just search up Venom. That's how you spell it. Let me spell it. V-E-N. I don't even know how to spell fucking Venom. Dear God, I'm not a dumbass. So you know how like Venom has like yes, look like so you see those right there? That's what the sludge villain would have like when he. So they would ask, we know that's not you, sludge. We know that's not you, in your normal body, sludge villain. And he says, well, I know that, and he actually starts running, and Dobby's actually on the other side, and All For One's like behind him. And All For One says that I want to check how would this kid progress with your powers. And he actually like All For One has a quirk that actually like make the sludge villains psychosis. Not like he has split personalities though. Like one can take over the other and they continue fighting though. It's like that, but then it's realer. The fuck? Never mind. And Deku, he's actually he's like actually dropped out of his house because like he was still wearing his book bag though and stuff like that. And they figured out where he lives, so they just dropped him at his house though. And they wanted him like he had phones, so like they would look through his text though, and they would see that he knows where he lives though, and he would say that I'm coming home and stuff. That would be somebody else, like a random villain. And they just drop him at his house, though. And, Deku wakes up at his bed. And he says, Mom, what happened? And she said, oh, you were just like, you came home. And you're, like, bruised a little bit, but, like, not, like, seriously. And she says, Deku does not remember the Sludge only attacked him at all. So then Deku, actually, he's asleep, and in the middle of the night, he actually wakes up in like this weird blank black area, and he sees the sludge villain, in like in his body though, and he starts walking up to him, and the sludge villain in Deku's body starts walking up to him, and he would try to touch the sludge villain's hand with Deku's hand or something. And what the sludge villain would actually like say something like he wouldn't really say something, he would just like open his mouth though, no homo, and he would spit these sludge out of him though, and it would cover Deku. And he would start laughing maniacally like ha 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 or something like that. And he wakes up though, he's all sweaty. And well, let's say that Deku goes to the hero sports exam. No, let's say that Deku learns, he actually, like, walks up and, like, eats breakfast with his mom, though, and she says that, he actually, like, when he starts coughing a little bit, and sludge is coming out of him, and he goes saying, oh, what's happening now? She takes him to the hospital, and they say, well, your son has, like, a quirk that seems, they make, like, a fake thing, like, they say, well, your son does not have a quirk, but it says that he does, and the bones are, like, in his foot, or, like, so they're saying that he does have a quirk, but the bone was just misshapen at born, so it was weirder, so he does have a quirk, and they call it sludge sludgify, and Deku learns how to use the ability. So like he can make like cool sledge swords, sledge armor, and stuff like that. And Bakugo technically didn't get attacked by the sludge villain, so Deku would go to you. So let's say Deku goes there and he goes to 0 Point Robot, and let's say he goes to the robots and he starts like using his powers to destroy them. And Bakugo sees this stuff and he says, how does Deku have a quirk though? And All Might, he's actually gonna look at UA though and check to see who deserves his quirk though. And he sees that Deku has like this sludge villain's quirk though or something. And he say, I wonder, is that sludge villain's son or something? And he starts destroying a lot of robots though. And when I'm saying sludgify, that means like he can like put sludge into people though, and like control them like puppets on strings. And he would like sludge the robots, and like they would like break down because the sludge can like Deku has like All For One would like put another quirk into Deku, like it would upgrade the sludge villain's quirk to like it's like this type of sludge that he can like change the how much it can destroy. So like say sludge that's acid, it would like turn a little different color a little bit, but most of it is black and like it turns to acid a little bit and burns off the robot and blows it up or something like that. And when Deku uses the sludge quirk though, it actually like sludge arm things come out of his back though, or like arms, and they see the 0 Point Robot. Everyone runs, but then Deku's like gonna can't remember, did Deku attack the 0 Point Robot or they say Chaku did attack? I remember now, he attacked the 0 Point Robot. So Deku's attacking the 0 Point Robot with his sledgehammer. And when the pilot's gonna attack it, he actually gets like something in his head though, and he shakes it off, and then he like actually like hits the sledge on the robot. It doesn't hurt it, but like the sledge seeping into the machine part and like stopping the gears and stuff and the engine, so it's like overheat and they explode. Like it explodes like mostly the leg area or like the arms, and he sees a girl screaming, and he actually like saves her, and that's Chaku. Now Chaku would save her, and then they say the hearing exam's over. And I'm like saying, yeah, that must be the sludge villain's kid, though. Let me just swipe all these Discords away. I do have a Discord. You guys still haven't joined it yet, I think. Let me just check that before this. But guys, remember, Discord. I like the SCP Discord mostly. They're good. Now, let's check to see. Updating channel. What if Deku's. So I'll be posting them here first. So like, the Blobby one, I posted it here first. So this is where I'm going to post them first. Then I'm going to post them like 3 minutes later. Best meme all the time. Best meme. It actually was, it was Donald Trump as All Might, but it's like really weird. I'm scared. Oh, thank God, I was scared of Minecraft. I was actually like not playing it. But Deku walks off though, and All Might sees Deku walking off, and then he runs to him, and he says, hello, he actually gets his name, so he says Midoriya, and he's talking to Deku, and he asks what's his father's quirk, and he says, I really don't know my father's quirk, and he works at abroad or something. So he says, and he thinks that he's the sludge villain's son, but it's actually not. So then he asks what's his quirk, and he says it's called Sludgify. And Deku and the sludge villain would have the exact same quirk title. And Deku says, well, I better be going off. And then he says, wait for a second, All Might would say, meet me at the beach, 5 a.m. sharp. And he says, okay then. And let's say that Deku's quirk allows him to turn to sludge. Become like a giant, let's say he can only make weapons, like turn stuff into like black sludge though. So like he can dodge attacks or like when he's punched though, he can turn just like when somebody tries to punch him, it would like open a hole into him, and then they wouldn't see the organs out. He would just get like a giant hole, and he would just go back to normal though. And well, Deku gets there 5 a.m. sharp though, and All Might would get a bond with Deku, like not a weird way, not like homophobic way. I'm getting bullied by myself. Sorry. And Deku mostly, All Might asks Deku not use his quirk to destroy these, metal, and he says, what, how? And All Might shows him how to do it, though, and, like, destroys it. So then, Deku's doing the exact same thing. Canon, he's really weak as fuck. And then All Might would ask him to use his quirk. And he's strong, like, using his quirk. Like, he would immediately, like, destroy the machine parts immediately. And All Might would ask, Deku would actually, like, bring his book bag, though. And All Might asks him, can I look through your book bag? And he says, sure. And he has all these hero notes, though. And he says, wow, these are really detailed, though. And he has some slots. He even has some slots of his friends. Like, Bakugo would get a slot, but he wouldn't get anything yet. All Might got a slot, though. He got, like, a lot of information on All Might. And All Might say that's done for today, though. And he asks Deku, does he want to be successor? And he says yes, though. Now, let me tell you something really important. Sludge Villain plus All Might's quirk immediately meets nuclear bomb in North Korea. Why you got to be racist, Marvin? You say sorry to the subscribers. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, for being racist. Good boy. Now rate me. Wait, what? Sorry, guys. I just did that for no good fucking reason. And Deku, says yes. He gets all that. And let's say, like, 3 weeks pass, and then they get into UA. So Deku gets the UA, though. His mom's glad, though. And he was getting a lot of nightmares of Sludge Deku. That's what we're calling it now. So, like, it would look like a Sludge version of him with red eyes. And, like, coffee up Sludge, though. And now, we're gonna add some new things to the Sludge over time on the episode. So you guys have to comment, or at least go to my Discord and comment. Really don't care. And I have a Clash of Clans, so I will show you the thing later through the video. And Deku gets the UA, and it says he falls though, but then like Ochako saves him though, and the Sludge with Ochako's quirk like would use it. The Sludge immediately like some of it falls off of Deku though, and he said, and Ochako says, is that normal for your quirk? And he says, yeah, I must got my quirk like 3 weeks ago. And she says, wow, and he would bring back all the Sludge back to him, though. And, he would say thank you and stuff like that. So then, they would, Deck would get to Class 1A, and Ida would say, oh, aren't you that kid that, like, destroyed the Zero robot completely? Like, annihilated, like, destroyed it, dismantled it, like that? And he says, yeah, that was me. And everyone's saying that that kid almost has, like, the quirk of, everyone knows who the Sludge Villain is, so, like, everyone knows who he looks like, and everyone say, hey, what's your quirk's name anyway? He says Sludgeify, and they would say, yeah, that's, like, the exact same thing as a Sludge Villain. And Deck would say, who? And, well, all information of the Sludge Villain would be wiped away from Deku's memories. And he would say, you never heard of the Sludge Villain, though? Like, he has a quirk just like yours, though, and he's like this big slob, this big black liquid thing that, like, gets into people's bodies. Manav, if you hear this, you're homo. And he, like, controls them from the inside out and, like, takes their, like, appearance. It's weird as crap. And Ochako sees Deku and say, wait, are you that kid that outseen me? He says, yeah. And she's thankful, though. And, like, they start talking a little bit until Mr. Aizawa gets there and say, oh, you shut up, though. You got 8 seconds, all that crap. And they tell them to go to the class. I mean, go outside with the gym, the, things. And I think Mineta was being a little pervert, and I think this one, so like Mineta would try to peek into the girls' locker room with the hole, and he would get the thing in his eye, like the headphone in his eye. But Deku would actually save Mineta from that, because the sludge has this little spidey sense thing. So like it would mean like Deku would tell Mineta to not look at that, and he's into the hole, and he says, "Why not?" And the needle almost goes for his eyes, and the needle actually goes through the hole though, and like almost stabs Mineta. And he uses a sludge to like mess with to like force the microphone cord thing to go back into that hole. That was weird. And he says, Mineta asks us, "How you knew that?" And I really don't know. He just said, "I don't know." And Karen, fuck off. And now Deku, it's first. First, Bakugo gets to go first. Second, Ochaku gets to go first. You saw that. Third, Deku goes first. So, Ochaku gets Infinity, Bakugo gets 700 meters, and Deku gets, so let's say Deku, when he throws the sludge ball, Mr. Aizawa would tell him to, Deku can actually, like, turn himself into, like, anything. So he thought of, like, this sludge cannon, like Mega Man's cannon. That would be really cool. Mega Man, what if Deku had Mega Man's power? That would be really cool. I'll think of that, and actually we'll do that after this one. And Deku actually, like, forms, like, the sludge cannon thing. His arm still, like, turns the sludge, though. And he fires it, though. And the ball's full with, like, a little sludge on it. And the sludge gets off of the, ball. And it says 1,000 meters. Actually, 1,300 meters. Everyone's saying, what? And, like, Bakugo says that, no way, that villain got corked. That villain has, like, higher than me, though. And he actually charges at Deku, and he actually gets a good explosion off of him. And he actually exploded, Deku's arm off. And Deku says, eh. So then, the sludge actually, like, regenerates his arm, though, off him. But the clothes on it would not be, like, regenerated. And the arm would just be there, and it would actually, like, turn to, like, sludge and just get back into his body. But the clothes that were on the sludge would not. And Mr. Aizawa tells Bakugo that if you do that again, we're gonna expel you completely. Yeah, and anyone wants to duel me in 5. Sorry. So now Deku gets around, like, they do the racing thing, and he thinks of himself making sludge boots. So, like, the boots have springs on them that are sludge. And he actually uses sludge boots to, like, jump in the air with the sludge. And he knows this is racing, so, like, he would make it, like, bounce up in the air really high. Like, I think Mr. Aizawa will allow it, so he bounces really high in the air. It only takes 2 jumps to get there. And Bakugo gets there, like, in 4th place. Because Ochaku gets there in 5th. Actually, okay, so Deku would get 1st, Ida would get 2nd, Bakugo would get 3rd, and Ochaku would get 4th. And then there had these duelings. I have it in 5 minutes. I am damn it. Fuck. Sorry, but like, Deku actually makes, like, they're having this little sparring match, though. So Deku, against Bakugo. And Bakugo actually explodes Deku's arm off. And it's allowed in this sparring match. And he says, Bakugo, you never learn, do you? And, well, Bakugo gets really mad by this, and he uses like a bigger explosion to blow off Deku's head off, and he says, "Oh man, not my head," and like he actually turns his head into sludge and the missing arm off, and his head immediately pops up back. And he said, "Bakugo, you should really stop doing that though." And now he lost 2 arms, but like there's no more like cover on them though, like sleeves. And Deku actually like gets behind Bakugo really fast, and he has a sludge scythe, like a sledge scythe around Bakugo's neck, and he says that Bakugo has lost this sparring match. And he's saying what? And he tells him that if Bakugo leaves the arena, gets captured, or at least immobilized, then he loses. And Bakugo says no way, and gee, he really did it. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so now Deku gets, everyone's saying, well, Bakugo's a little dick. And let's say that, I'm making this video off here because I have actually want to duel this guy. But, I'm so glad everyone liked the, Bloppy one. I'm doing a second one. I'm actually going to do a what if Deku was SCP-682, but evil. Okay? It's weird, but, like, it's gonna make sense. So, bye.